colors. We got a sunrise or sunset below, depending what part of the world you're in and what's going to be next on your docket. Everybody's in chat again. Grayson's like ready to go. Bree, don't blame you. Take the rest you need.
Yes.
All in all, Jess is here, ready to go. Portia. So, all right, how have you been doing? I've been failing and succeeding. Like succeeding in my own mind, failing in by comparison to everyone else. Which
that
I know
makes
is bad.
sense. Yeah.
Like I'm getting things done. I got one flash done, which was 100 words, and I've sent it to my friend to read, Chandra, to read, and she's working, so I have to wait till she gets off work. But if anyone else has time for 100-word thing, just send me a message on Instagram. I'll send you the 100 words because it's Instagram. I'll be fine. And also, it's not like you can steal the work because you didn't sign up for NYC Midnight's 100-word thing, and it's due at midnight tonight. So this is kind of like my push to edit that. But yeah, that's all I've done. That, and I packed 6 or 7 boxes of books. Only books is what I've packed so far.
That's normally the first thing I would pack, I think, is just clear up the bookcase, put them in some boxes.
Exactly. Because they fill a lot of the books full. My daughter just came back and she has a friend spending the night, and they were outside and they were playing, and yeah, I got a parent here for a second.
Okay. So, I have been doing well for the Write-a-thon so far. I am writing a new adult romance thingy-badoo. We're writing draft 2 of it, and drafts, I want to say I'm like 2/3 of the way through, maybe 3/4 now.
We'll say 3/4 to sound better than 2/3.
But yeah, I've gotten a lot of good work done. I'm finally at the point where I'm like excited to be writing this again, and I've gotten to like that part of the story. I'm just like, let's go, let's finish it.
It's the final countdown. Yes. It's okay, I'm not monetized. I can sing along all I want.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I did that 100. So my goal, I'm moving in 2 weeks for anyone who doesn't know. So I'm moving in 2 weeks. And so it's kind of at that point where I need to start boxing things up, and we've already decluttered a lot, but now it's the actual packing that we got to do. So far packed all the books. I say, this is going to sound wrong, but I say adult books, but like the books that are not the children's books. All right. Yeah. So packed all those. Then today packed my son's books, which was at least like 4 or 5 boxes worth of books. I didn't realize we had that many. And we got 2 copies of The Cat Returns, or like The Cat in the Hat, but it's like the cat comes back. That one. Got 2 copies of that. Don't know how that happened. Yeah, so I got that done. Got the 100. And the other thing, I was planning on packing, but then I realized when I was going over what I was finishing or getting done this morning, I was checking my email and I realized and forgot that I signed up for 2 writing contests. So one of them is the 100-word flash that is due at midnight tonight. So need buddies and friends to read that for me, so I can send it. It's at 100 words right now, but I don't know. The genre is drama. The action being done is dumpster diving. By the way, anybody feel free to steal this if you need inspiration of something to write about. The action is dumper. Let's get this together. Dumpster diving. And the word to include is chip. So I cheated and made Chip a name. So yay.
It works.
Yeah, it works. I got it in there because the rule is you have to spell the word that you're specified. You have to spell it exactly that. So I couldn't say chipped. I couldn't make it past tense. It actually has to be chip. So, and I didn't want the cliche of like chip on a shoulder or something like that. So, could say paint chip. No, stop second guessing. Back to the point. The other thing is a 400-word microfiction with fractured lit. And that one is, I can submit up to 3 of those flashes, all no more than 400 words each. And that's not due till May 7th. So I'm working on one of those. I'm only like 200 words in. And the theme for that one is sacrifice and forgiveness. So working with that. But since I got time with that, I'm not too hard pressed to get my drafts done. If I get one done, I'm happy. I can submit up to 3, but obviously at least submit one. I'm happy.
Nice.
But we'll see. Yeah, I'll be surprised if I come up with 3 different versions of sacrifice and forgiveness for myself. So yeah, we'll get there. That's where I'm at. Hopefully everyone else is going well. If anybody, I'll kick it off. Anyone new to my channel, I'm a mom. So you hear my children in the background. I had to stop and be a mom for a second there. That's normal. I also got 2 dogs, Lilo and Stitch, so that will tell you how I will totally defeat anybody in Disney trivia. And my husband is hanging by a thread with 4 hours of sleep last night. So,
is he going to be home soon?
Oh shush! The husband just went. Is he home soon? Excuse you, Jew.
I'm ready for a break.
Yeah, I'm ready for a break too.
Oh wait.
So, yeah, that's me. So Celeste, you're linked down below. I got your Instagram, your website, Facebook, YouTube. I feel like there's something else in there. And my husband is being nice and wants to use the ice maker. So I'm gonna go on mute and let you introduce yourself.
Yes. Hello. I am Celeste Joan. I grabbed things. I have books. They look like this. Ta-da!
You at least grabbed it from the last stream. So
I did.
Yeah.
While the countdown was going, I'm like, I'm gonna go grab those things that I should probably have with me.
Yeah. Which, by the way, if I remember, All the Way, the one of the books you wrote,
Yes.
it's free on Kindle. Or I saw, because when I was linking your Kindle, that's the other link. I
It
was
should be
linking
in,
your
yeah, it's
Amazon.
in Kindle Unlimited. So both
That's
of them
where
are
it's
in
free.
Kindle Unlimited. Yeah, they're there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think when you were doing a sale for All the Way when it was free, I was like, well, now I have no choice. I can't say the argument of money. So that's when I downloaded it. So it's in my Kindle. It's just not read yet. That's the way I have a lot of books right now in my Kindle, is they're there and I haven't read them. But I got them, I swear.
Yes.
A lot of people's books I have. So either way, yeah. So anybody in chat, feel free to post links to your books or what have you. If you don't have a wrench or something, I will give you one, because I am I'm sure there's some political party or it's not a democracy here. Would it be socialist if everybody has a wrench? I don't know. We'll go with whatever it is.
Yeah.
Pick a fantasy world that you enjoy. But yeah, I will give you the power and such. So I was thinking 30 minutes, if that's cool. It seems like everyone's been doing really well and they're like on a set go. I am either going to be writing or reading, because I got people's books to finish reading and less than 100 pages on that. And then I got another friend whose story I am critiquing. So we will see what happens. I'm trying to see his. Oh, there we go. I'm actually going through. I'm trying to see what is the difference between a managing moderator and a standard moderator.
I just want no idea.
I want people to be able to post links.
I think a regular one should be fine.
Yeah. I'm just right now making sure people are moderators. So that's what I'm going to be doing most of this sprint. Let me just get ready to share the screen. All right. 30-second timer. Yeah. Oh, and it might help if I make this like theater mode. Perfect. Hey, no. I didn't give you permission to play. Your timer doesn't like me, Celeste.
I'm sorry.
Actually, I should say sorry, because obviously I'm in the wrong if it doesn't like me. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna. Fine. Sorry, we lost 2 seconds, everybody. We're gonna go with it.
It's fine.
All right, it's fine. We still get the time. All right. So, if you've commented in chat, you will have a wrench button in this, and feel free to post any of your websites, Instagram, upcoming books, upcoming streams. I know a few people have streams going on right now. I believe also, if you want to double tab us, is Author Tubers React with Vixen of Fiction. So all of that. So I fully support double tap as long as you still got me playing, please. All right. In 3, 2, 1, we'll get started. And I will go on mute, I promise. I swear, the hardest part of hosting a stream is after the sound. You're like, where is my mouse? Where is it? I
Yeah.
see it, and then it disappears, and you're like, oh my god. And then I stopped sharing, and then like the next video started playing, which apparently was like lo-fi beats. So cool. It's fine.
It's fine.
Let me see how many words I got. I didn't finish the sentence I was writing, but that's fine. I actually did really good, and this is supposed to be 400 words, and I'm way over it.
Oh no.
Already. Like,
Oh.
so starting where I left off, where was it? Okay. I wrote 494, but this story in total that I'm not finished with yet, that should be 400 words, is at 729 words right now.
Ow.
I got some cutting. I've already thought of ways to cut it a little bit, make it a little bit better. And I got a way where instead of waiting for it, it's a story of a girl who wants all these things, like a new dress, even though she's got plenty, and it's homecoming and stuff like, and she's kind of really selfish and such, but she finally realizes how much her mom is sacrificing for her, and it kind of just clicks for her, like, oh my god. And like, one of the twists is that the clothes the mom's wearing is actually the girl's father's clothes, who died 6 years before, because the mom doesn't have clothes anymore. And so she's wearing these like baggy clothes that doesn't fit her, and they got holes. They're getting holes in them because they're wearing out and stuff. But just this whole deal. Actually, I might make it 10 years. That sounds like long enough for the mom to go through all her clothes and they're bad, to actually just start wearing the dad's clothes who passed away. But yeah, that's the twist. And then also the just a few other things. I'm trying to like do the showing instead of telling.
Yeah.
Like, making her bratty is annoying me though. But I hate making a bratty one.
Yeah.
But we all go through the phase. So either way, I'm kind of happy that I was actually worried that I wouldn't be writing much, but 494 is not too bad.
Yeah.
How did you do?
I got 626. A lovely palindrome number. So many of them.
I'm sitting here going, I didn't do much. It was 494, but I'm really proud of that. And like 626, no big deal.
I'm very proud of that though, because like,
oh yeah, I would be too.
It's writing. Words.
It's words you didn't have before. Even though, like, as I'm writing, I started with the girl texting her mom saying, hey, Taylor wants me to go to the mall with her so we can go dress shopping. Again, we upped my dress budget from 50 to 100. And the mom's like, we'll see. I'm changing that whole conversation. Instead of text, I'm making it a shower. But I realize that as I'm typing. So the ending now is the mom getting out of the shower. And that's when she's going to notice the mom is like so skinny and frail and stuff like that, like practically starving herself to make ends meet for her daughter and everything. Hopefully it comes across well. I don't know. But really, hopefully need to cut a lot of words.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. But yeah, 626 palindrome. So how many total, by the way, for this entire 30 hours so far?
I just hit 8,000.
Yes.
So,
by the way, for anyone who wants to add their words, linked below is the Google sheet where it's like a collaborative effort. I added my words earlier. I probably need to add them now for this one too. Now that I'm writing, I thought I was going to be packing, but then I remembered, no, I have these writing things. So, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I wish I knew. My mind is spinning, which I guess is my world. Whatever. Of just everything that I like want to do and need to do, and adulting's hard.
It is.
Jesse got 136 words. Hey, you came late, but you did well. 221 words.
You did stuff.
Yeah. 322 words. How many times deleted words? That makes sense. Yeah. I did delete words. I know you're not supposed to go for like perfection and stuff, but certain things, like such as changing that the mom's going to be in the shower situation, I'm not going to go back earlier until I finish the story because I'm near the end of like where the mother-daughter are going to have a talk, and the daughter, I don't think they're going to talk. It's just going to be like a switch flips in the daughter's mind, and she's going to start freaking pulling her weight.
That's cool.
Because and this is one of my darlings that I might have to delete, but like when the daughter is like going, oh, I got nothing to wear, she hangs her dresses back up and a few fall off into the not the washer, the dirty clothes. And she's like, mom will just wash the clothes. Like kind of brushes it off instead of picking up these perfectly clean dresses and hanging them back up. So like, seriously, I tried to make her just ungrateful.
Yeah.
I really tried. So I don't know. I just think of all the things that if my 12-year-old did this stuff, it would piss me off. So that's how I'm. She doesn't do it, but if she did, we'd be having words.
Yeah.
And everything. So actually, I think speaking of, I think I am wearing one of my husband's shirts.
Nice.
This is his hoodie too, but he's alive and well on the couch. I swear. That would have been a great time if I could throw my voice, be like, "Hey, honey, I'm doing great."
Yeah.
Oh, comedy. Otherwise, really, on my channel, it's mostly like Chewbacca in Star Wars, and I'm Han Solo. Like, you don't hear what he's saying, but based on my reaction, you know it was downright hilarious. So
yeah,
it's a cute little banter. So it works.
Makes sense.
So Celeste, I haven't talked and streamed with you much. Do you have any animals?
I do not, but I have a plant.
Hey,
that is counts. My pet.
Is it still alive?
It is still alive. It's been like a month and a half. Her name is Penny. She's like one of like the Chinese like pink plants, like a Chinese.
Oh, evergreen. I love colors.
So I wanted something with color. So I'm like, there's pink, and I have Penny. Yes.
That makes me think of Oh, I'm trying to think of the movie. I think it was like Audrey Hepburn. But there's a song, and it's a musical, and obviously it's old. But there was this song where they're like, think pink, and on and on. My Fair Lady, maybe?
Sounds maybe correct.
God, I gotta watch some older movies again. It's been a while. They were like the original The King and I and stuff, like things that you couldn't make today because but they still, I recognize their inaccuracies, like Breakfast at Tiffany's and stuff. I recognize their inaccuracies, but they are still part of nostalgia, childhood and stuff. Kind of just the same about HP World, it's part of nostalgia and childhood and stuff. So it was funny. I was my mother, by the way, is almost done watching Game of Thrones. And my mother was she's not super conservative or whatever, like she's pretty free thinking socially and stuff, but I joked with her and I was like, you okay, Mom? Do you need to get your eyes checked again? I even went as far as I was like, is your libido up at all? And she's like, no, honey, that's gone. She's in her 60s, by the way. So, it was just so funny. And then she's like, but it's a really good story and like the in-depth of it. And then we talked about politics and everything of how the corruption and such. And she goes, it's amazing, how nothing changes. I was like, what do you mean, Mom? And she's like, well, I mean, politics in our world and these worlds. I was like, Mom, you do realize fantasy is a snapshot of our current state of affairs and just twisted with like another setting. I was like, none of these people are writing stories that are not reflective of our society. Like there's kind of no way because we write what we don't know by research, but it still exists in the world. Even sci-fi is a snapshot. Like I don't there is some sort of inspiration from society that is playing into you, because your interactions, and I say human interactions, but it could be a story about aliens. We're talking about a connection among people. And she, after that conversation, she was like, wow, that's a good point. I was like, Mom, you've been on this earth longer than I have. Why am I explaining this to you? Like, seriously, I love you. You read. You're the reason I read. You have a book collection that precedes my own, and how am I explaining to you that books are just a snapshot of... Bless your heart. Gotta love parents.
Gotta love them.
Yeah. Another name, she does great reading my stuff. So, of course, most of my stories end up happy. For anybody who doesn't know, I do Flash Fiction Live with Chandra Arthur. We usually do it on Saturday mornings, but we're adjusting, especially with me moving. We're going to probably change times because I am lazy and don't want to wake up at 7:30 in the morning.
No.
So on the weekend. So we were talking about shifting it to an afternoon. But after 30-hour Write-a-thon, we'll be doing Flash Fiction Live on my channel at 2 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. So where you get to see us edit previous drafted flashes, because I wrote 250 flashes in a year and 2 months. We're in the process of editing those. And you also get to see us edit, and then you get to see us do a random prompt, which a random prompt is inspiration from anywhere. So we've done deciphering our dreams the night before. We had our significant others take a random picture, then we switched pictures and had to write a prompt off the picture. I mean, and I'm talking random. My husband took a picture of a doorknob, and her boyfriend took a picture of a roof tile that had come off a roof, like shingle, not tile.
Yeah.
A shingle that was like folded over on the roof, and we both wrote to that. We've done put your hand in the junk drawer and just grab something and pull out. So hers was like fasteners for a shoe rack, and mine was the little like doorknob child lock protection, which my kids, my youngest is 5 now. I don't need that anymore. Sometimes I think he listens okay. But it was just, we ended up writing it. And then we ended up actually in that situation, we used each other's, like we both used both of the prompts in the junk drawer thing. It was just fun. Yeah. So that's what I mean by like inspiration, random, anywhere. It's this idea that you don't have to spend money to get inspired. You don't have to do extensive research or be subscribed or something. It could be from anywhere.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's fun. Don't know what we're going to be inspired by tomorrow, though. I got a list somewhere that I got to look over. Sometimes it's like prep work. Like there was a time where we looked up famous like art. By the way, that's the second Kinder Egg you will have today. Okay, doesn't matter. So we did a like historic artwork, and that was kind of fun too.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd on these things. Hydrate, people, please. I just took that drink and my body was like, oh, yes, like I can feel the waterfall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We do have a few links in the chat. If you are here, you've most likely been wrenched if you talked at least once. And so that you can add a link to whatever you want to promote, whether it's a blog, if you've got books on Amazon, you can promote that. So on and so forth, all about letting everybody like put themselves out there. Because to me, if it reaches one person that clicks on the link, it's better than where you were before. Definitely. Also, it captures everywhere that I want to go, because when I'm running the stream, I can only handle so much. Yeah. But after the stream, I'm like, oh, there's that link. Click in that link. So, yeah. But yeah, so far it doesn't seem like people got timed out, so good there.
It's good.
People's words. But by the way, the right click to set as moderator, right above that is like put personal timeout. No. I'm like, don't click that. These are my friends. I don't want to kick them out.
No.
So, yeah. All right. I think Was 30 minutes good for you?
Yeah, 30 minutes is good for me.
Okay. I love your timers, but actually, I do like background noise.
Yeah.
I love background, and by the way, I loved your little. Goodness me, what is it called? The timer at the end of like,
The
hey, your
little
time's done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this one, I gotta adjust the sound a little bit because it's a little loud. But I'm going to. This timer is from Laura Nettles. Hopefully, it doesn't infringe on any crazy copyright because it's just the sounds of rain and thunder. So if it's storming near you, or if you like storm stuff, it's playing. If not, keep an eye on the timer, and when it's done, you can unmute my entire stream again. So, all right, second sprint. Hopefully everyone does well. Hopefully everyone has the speediness of Celeste, or the logical story mind in that meld, whatever the case may be. And we will begin in 3, 2, 1. That was quick. Feels like it.
Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah. So I thought I was going to write more, but I was like, no, I really want to edit this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have to go back on this stream to remember my numbers. But I got it down to 623 now. So I only need 223 more words to be cut.
Yeah.
For this one. And it's just, I've cut so much. And so it's like the whole kill your darlings. You really learn to kill your darlings in Flash. Like 100%. Like now I feel like this entire opening scene of the girl FaceTiming her friend and like trying on dresses and like, I got nothing to wear. I think I'm going to have to cut it. And it's just going to be like, her like hanging, it's probably going to start with her hanging up her dresses and some drop, and she's like, whatever. Like, so that way I feel like I still need that.
Right.
But this whole opening of like, oh, I need to go shopping too. Can you come? Like, it's kind of, now that I like read it more, I'm like, no, that's annoying. Let's start with the Brett moment.
Yeah.
So no real way to measure how I did, but
yeah, right.
How did you do?
I got into a good flow finally.
Wait. At 626 words, you weren't in a good flow?
No. I got 801. But like also like it's also like new words, so I'm not like overthinking them too much. And it's like conversation, and it's like that it's finally got to like a conflict point as well where I'm just like, all right, let's do it. Like this is what I've been waiting for. So we're there.
Nice. Oh, I think I found my next timer as we're chit-chatting here.
Nice.
Oh no, ambient noise. I think I already know the answer. So there's an ambient noise one by Laura Nettles. I just know that she's got safe stuff. And then, if y'all want a distraction, Laura Nettles has a 20-minute timer of Pets of Author Tube.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes. We might be going with that one. I mean, all the little animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's self-playing right now, and I'm like, YouTube has spoken. I know what I have to pick. So, they're so okay. Y'all will see in a little bit. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't feel left out. I don't. How are you capturing like edited words and stuff?
So my writing process, so I write like a 0-first draft where it's just a big old mess of me trying to really understand the plot and the characters and everything. So I have that up to the side, and then for the second drafts I rewrite, and so I'm retyping everything, so I just count all of it. So like I'm not copying and pasting anything. Like if I have something I really like from the first draft, I'll retype it, and then so I'm still writing it technically.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm doing this. And then once I get to like the actual editing phase where I'm just kind of like reading through and changing stuff, I just don't really track it. I'm just like, I worked a bit today. Got through this many chapters. Happened. I did stuff.
Things happened. We're good. Yeah. I'm thinking about a 20-minute timer. I have this like bad thing of like competing with myself or with others, like in my own head. So one of the competitions I have right now is I'm scrolling through like the Google Doc, and I'm like, who's done the most sprint minutes?
Yeah.
And how many minutes do I need to sprint to beat them?
I love it.
Hold on. Like, I'm trying to scroll through right now.
I think it's like 85 is the max right now, which was our first thing.
Yeah. 85, I see that. Okay, and I'm at 80 right now. So if I do 20 minutes...
We're at 60
No, I'm
right
at
now.
60 now. Oh, God, I was looking at the one above me. Okay, so now... Well, shoot. I'm at 60. Like, I have to do 25 to equal.
Yeah.
Oh, shiza.
I will
And
say
it's
the next stream, we're changing it from Caitlin's channel to my channel because she's not feeling well. So if
mhm.
you go like a little bit over or go up like right up to like the next hour mark, it's fine because I'll just be the one hosting the next stream anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, you entice me. So what? We'll do a quick 30 minutes, and then it'll be like, "Hi, bye."
Yeah.
All right.
Or 25, yeah, 25 or 30 would work. It'd be
Okay,
fine.
fine. You
Everyone's
spoke.
already here. It's not in the playlist. I'll just link to it at the end and be like, "Here, go here instead."
This way. This way.
Come my way.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna make this real quick. I swear, I'm going as fast as I can right now so that I don't go over too much. So another 30 minutes. Bless you, my dear. And I love that people are here and talking. Sorry I couldn't highlight how awesome y'all have been, but y'all have been awesome and y'all are killing it. Update the Google worksheet because it just it unifies us all and everything.
Yeah.
I really like to see people going, "Hey, I did this." Like, I actually like to see the low numbers because it makes me feel good. And I'm like, okay, so there's balance. It's okay. Life happens.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
okay, I'm gonna edit, and then I might even put my son to bed in this next sprint because quiet time's nice. So, all right, share the screen. 3, 2, 1. I've always been a fan of the thunderstorm.
Same.
Like,
yeah.
Like, hey, you're done writing and stuff. Good news. So that Flash, I was able to drop it down to 400 words exactly. I killed a lot of darlings and had to move a lot of things, but I got the crux of it. And I ended up naming it. I named it Redressed because I'm such a sucker for like pun namings.
Oh yeah.
And Redressed is similar to restore. And I almost named it Soul Redressed, like meaning that the daughter's soul is like changing and stuff. But I was like, I'm just gonna name it Redress because it's about her wanting a dress.
Yeah.
And then she like redresses her priorities and
Yeah.
I think it works.
It works.
Single names works. But how did you do? Because we know it's awesome. You've been
got 564 and I finished the chapter I was working on. I finished the chapter I was working on.
Yay!
And I only have
how many words total?
How many words total? 9,000-ish.
Yes! Because you were at over 8,000. Like,
yeah.
You just crossed over 8,000 in one of these.
So we'll get 10K in the next stream. We'll get it. This book might be finished by tomorrow, thank God. If I keep
I'm
going,
excited for you.
It might be. It's getting very close to the end, and I'm so excited.
We do have the link here. Please, everybody, get that.
Yes.
And everything. Like I'm gonna jump over on here and make sure I pin it while we finish this up real quick. Wait, where do I pin message? There we go. I was like, I know how to work these things. But I just want to highlight everybody as we say not even goodbye. We'll say see you later. It's goodbye for me because I do need to start going to bed earlier.
Yeah.
With moving, and then I'm going to wake up early on a Saturday and drive 7 hours by myself with my 2 kids and 2 dogs because my husband will be driving himself with a 26-foot truck and a car trailer. So like, don't worry. I'm not like single wifing this thing, but he's got his responsibilities and it just makes more sense for the kids and I to be together. Either way, back to this. That's why I got to go to bed early. So Jess got 685. Rachel got 445. Mini Keisha's. Oh God, that sounds so good. Stacy is pleased and was aiming for 20 and wanted the first draft to be 10, but it was 20 then. So extremely pleased. I'm assuming we're talking thousands. There. Rainy got 448. And finish the epilogue working backwards because I know the ending and I have to rework the rest. Yep. Hey, that's kind of what I did with the Flash. Like I changed it where the mom was in the shower instead of at work. And I kind of made the ending of her getting out of the shower and then went back and fixed it. All right. Mama Maggie, Laura, Nia got 153, but came in late. Doesn't matter. You still came. And on for anybody looking for something on a rewatch, Author Tubers React aired on Nia's channel. And so that's a good playback thing, as well as our sprints. That's something for you to do during the sprints if you want to break. Thank you to Onward. Thanks for the move. Look, listen, I'm going to be surprised if I'm still married after this move. Moving is stressful.
Mom.
Halfway through editing the short story. Minutes, not words. There we go.
Mom.
20 minutes, not words. 2 seconds, buddy. I am taking you to bed. Don't worry. I was going to put him to bed, but I ended up getting close on writing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Either way, we're going to be on. Oh, okay, fine. You want to be on my lap. This is my co-host that you'll see sometimes. This is the chaos that ensues. And I also got a little doggy there. That's Lilo.
My dog.
She's your dog, yes. But yeah, you can see me after the streams at 2 p.m. tomorrow on my channel for Flash Fiction Live, and enjoy Celeste's channel. And Laura is going to be coming on, and I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm going to be looking on the Google Sheet and stuff. I will say, if anybody wants to do this, so I was editing words. And what I did is I counted the number of words that I edited out as added words. So that way it stays in the positive, but you're still counting it. Like on your sheet, you know what it is. But that way, because to me, I think of editing words as thinking critically, which is just as important as drafting. So if you're thinking critically about the words, it counts in my mind. So I cut in all the words that I cut. Some people, but I also had to cut a few hundred, whereas other people like to count what they're adding and subtracting together. And it really just depends how you're adding.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there if you want to twist it to positive, so that way we're tracking things. So everyone click the link.
Yes, the link. Because the playlist will not take you there, but the link will.
Yeah, it is pinned. As well as I got it up on the screen now. If for some reason you want to type it out there, no, I've had to do that too many times with Instagram posts and stuff. But I'm going to take this little one to bed and we'll go from there. Who knows? I did get a second idea of another story to write that will cover the genre of sacrifice and forgiving, which is what I was going for. So we'll see. But everyone, good luck on your stream and writing, and I am looking forward to seeing lots more numbers pop up on my Google Sheet.
Yes.
Right. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye.
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 You know Mimi.